This VAWatchdog.org news video is brought to you by Bergman & Moore, LLC. Former VA attorneys now fighting VA for you. Call Bergman & Moore at 877-838-2889 or on the web at vetlawyers.com.
Finally, this Memorial Day weekend, the story of a Marine who believes the words Semper Fi, always faithful, are more than a motto. He's made it his mission to find some of the Americans left behind in battle and finally bring them home. CNBC's Jim Goldman reports.
It was one of World War II's bloodiest battles. On the tiny island of Tarawa in the South Pacific, 1943.
We used all the firepower we have to blast them out.
1,100 U.S. Marines and sailors and 5,000 Japanese were killed in just 76 hours of brutal warfare. The remains of hundreds of those Americans have been buried on that beach, many where they fell.
I was told from my first day of training that Marines never leave any of their fallen on the field of battle.
5 years ago, retired Marine Captain Bill Niven made it his mission to identify and locate those remains so that surviving family members can bring them home.
I've been able to identify through my research the names, ranks, serial numbers, and the geographical locations of 89 men who are still buried there.
Niven has spent tens of thousands of dollars of his own money.
The people who were doing this for me got into boxes there that hadn't been opened in 60 years.
Photographs.
This gentleman is one of our heroes.
Diagrams, overlaying original landing maps and aerial photos with Google Maps.
This is where Bonneman is buried, right there.
33-year-old First Lieutenant Alexander Bonneman is one of the Marines still buried there. Awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor for his actions on Tarawa.
I had a wonderful feeling of wonderful memories of him growing up.
His daughter Fran, now 74, wants him back home to lay him to rest.
My grandmother would take us in to look at the beautiful portrait of him and always regale us with stories. So he was very much a part of our lives.
Bill Niven compiled all his evidence into this new book, which could help move the recovery of Tarawa's fallen higher up on the Pentagon's priority list.
We appreciate any assistance we can get because it is an overwhelming task.
Maybe made easier by Bill Niven's work.
I wanted to give a voice to that sacrifice.
The power and passion of one Marine already home, trying to bring home his fallen comrades. Jim Goldman, CNBC, Morgan Hill, California.
VAWatchdog.org, the nation's #1 independent veterans website. On the web at VAWatchdog.org.